Chapter 9, You Dirty Rat. You race home from Club Caviar, breathless with anxiety. Find your parents having drinks in the lounge. You're home early. The Flints know something's up with the dogs, and they're not happy about it. You have to stop whatever it is you're planning. Diamond, I already told you, this isn't your concern. You don't understand. If you keep pushing this, we're all in danger. The Flints are always a danger. Yeah, but it's different this time. I know it is. Your mom narrows her eyes in sharp suspicion. What do you mean you know it is? What makes you so sure? You bite your lip and think fast. There's no way you can tell your mom that you were talking to Vic again, but this is too important to ignore. I have a friend down at the docks. They heard about something big going down. A friend at the docks? Was this a Flint friend? Because there are only Flints down there. What? No, it's someone from before, when we were in charge. Likely story. Mom, they know something's happening. Aren't you even a little bit worried? If the Flints know something is happening, then they don't know anything. Did you hear anything specific? Details, dates, times, people involved? Dad, Mom, please, you have to listen. No, Diamond, you need to listen. I gave you a job. I expect you to focus on that and only that. But you can't just... Stop throwing a tantrum and do what you're told. You're not a child anymore. It's high time you started acting like it. Your mother's right, Diamond. It's good that you want to help, but you're not ready for this yet. He puts a hand on your shoulder and gently squeezes. If you want to do something useful, why don't you have your mole seed some false leads to the task force? That sounds like you want me out of the way. You're trying to distract me from something shiny and new. No, we're trying to distract the mayor with something shiny and new. Give her some false info, watch how easily she falls for it. Fine, if that's all you really want from me. It is. Your dad releases your shoulder and drops a quick kiss on your forehead. Who knows? You might even enjoy yourself. Making politicians run in circles can be a lot of fun. Your parents nod in a clear sign of dismissal. You slump out of the lounge, feeling no better than when you walked in. This assignment is just a way to keep me away from their plans, but the Flints are smarter and scarier than they look. My parents are just too stubborn to see it. You arrange to meet Jasmine as early as possible the next morning. Unfortunately, it isn't early enough to avoid rush hour traffic. Just my luck, I can't even manage to get this part right. You pull up the rendezvous address on your phone, searching for an alternate route. Several look promising, including one that will take you right past New Athens docks. When we ran the docks, things didn't get crowded until nightfall. If I can sneak into the harbor mayor's office, Master, maybe I'll find something to stop the Flints, actually help my parents. If I find something in there that'll help their plan go more smoothly, they'll have to admit that I'm a useful asset. Unless you get caught. You select the route on your navigation app and send Jasmine a quick text. Don't hate me, but I'm running late today. Would you be okay to meet at 2 instead of 11? Yep. That might even give me time to grab lunch. Look at me, eating like a real person. You chuckle and toss your phone onto the passenger seat. With a sharp turn of the wheel, you take the nearest exit and head straight for the harbor. Winding down the side streets of your family's part of historical New Athens, your eyes fall on the front of the window of the quirky boutique. It's not your usual style, but maybe that's a good thing. I doubt anyone at the docks knows my face, but what if I see Dylan or Vic? The right disguise would help anyone from thinking too hard about why I'm there. You'd be untouchable in this cherry-picked outfit. What the hell? Listen, you know me. Normally I go for outfits like this, especially in all black, but... You step on the gas and zip by. I'm sure I'll be fine in my normal clothing. I just need to get in and get out before anyone has a chance to ask questions. The smell of salt and engine oil tells you you've reached the destination. You park a ways down the street from the administrative office and hop out, eager to see what you can find. Alright, get in, get out, no hiccups, no shootouts, no cement overshoes. Before you make it more than a few steps, another car pulls up away from the docks and drives straight towards you with Dylan Flint behind the wheel. I hate being right. I gotta hide. You quickly duck behind your car, heart in your throat, peeking over your trunk. You watch Dylan cruise past, giving no sign that you were spotted. Phew, that was close. As soon as the coast is clear, you grab your toolkit, pop the hood of your car, and quickly remove the ignition coil from the engine. That should do it. This car isn't going anywhere. You tuck the coil into your purse and head for the dock offices. With a bright, empty smile, you knock on the door and wait for someone to answer. What do you want? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're here. Do you know anything about cars? I'm gonna be in so much trouble. We're not open to the public. Try somewhere else. You slip your foot into the doorway just before you can slam it shut. Oh, you don't understand. My dad's gonna kill me for this. He loves that car more than he loves his fourth girlfriend. And she's like his favorite of all of his girlfriends. The dock worker narrows his eyes. Good for her, but you're not supposed to be here. Brady, please, can you come take a look at my car? It's so scary around here. I don't know who else to turn to. The dock worker shoots a quick glance over his shoulder at his co-worker. We're not supposed to leave this place empty. I promise to make this worth your while. I can pay you if that makes a difference, or maybe give you my phone number. I guess I can work under those conditions. Typical man. A woman pops her head out of the office and sighs. Wait for me. If I leave it to you two, you'll be out there all day. The two workers follow you to your parked car. Oh, I can't tell you how much I appreciate this. I'm a whiz when it comes to my socials, but get me anywhere near an engine. You're really out of place, huh? You pop the hood and stand back at the two dock workers, start poking around the engine. Battery terminals are a little rusty. And the water and oil levels are too low for this heat. Look. The male dock worker looks up at you with sharp suspicion. I thought you said your dad loves this car. Looks like it hasn't been tuned up in years. Uh-oh. I guess I've been borrowing it too much. This is one of my dad's collection cars. He almost never drives it. It just seemed like really, really sad, you know? No arguments here. Who'd keep a beauty like this shut up in a garage? If you're using it regularly, though, you should really be getting it serviced. The dock worker returns her attention to the engine. You wait another minute before interrupting. Would it be okay if I run inside and use the restroom while you guys poke around? I had like 3 cappuccinos this morning. That office is off limits to everyone but staff. Please, it's an emergency. Fine, but make it quick. It's in the back. You dash off before they can change their minds. With any luck, they'll stay busy enough for you to find what you're looking for. You hurry behind the desk, smiling when you see that the ancient, boxy computer is still logged in. Jackpot. You start scrolling through the computer looking for anything that might hint at what the Flints or your parents are up to. Your glance falls to a notepad next to the keyboard where a list of company names has been scrolled. Geotangle, Polyfront, Gregorian Archeries. These are shell companies owned by my parents. The Flints are watching our every move. They're looking at the whole outfit, but why are they so suspicious? Because for any sudden movements means it's a movement in some area or another. No one's attacked them yet. You flip the page, your eyes scanning for any mention of Daedalus manufacturing. It's not listed, which can only mean one thing. The Flints don't know about Daedalus ties to the Wolves yet. Hopefully that means they don't know about Mom and Dad's big plans. Pulling out your phone, you snap a quick pic of the list. Then you scroll through the computer until you find the dock schedule. Let's see, arrivals, departures. This is it. Daedalus Manufacturing. According to the schedule on the screen, the shipment from Daedalus isn't set to arrive on the dock until next week. You jot down the arrival time and container number. It says it'll be stored in the Section C of the shipyard while waiting for pickup, but I don't see anything that tells me where Section C is. Before you can find any answers, the sound of approaching footsteps freezes you in your tracks. Crap! You scatter the papers until the desk looks as disorganized as before. With seconds to spare, you dash to the back and pretend to be coming out of the bathroom. Hello, you still here? Just finishing up, thanks. Any luck with the car? Not yet. Just came to make sure you didn't get lost. Ugh, you're so sweet. My sense of direction's like the worst. Thank God for smartphones. You follow her out the door and head back towards the car. You're in the home stretch now. I just need to find a way out of here before they realize something's up. And you reach your car, you see Vic standing beside the other dock worker, staring dubiously at your engine. Oh no. So your lucky day, honey. If anyone can fix a car problem, it's Vic. Panic bristles along your spine, half your mind scrambling for a plan, while the other is entirely distracted by the shape of Vic's taut figure as he leans over the engine. He glances up, his eyes narrowing as soon as he sees you. It's true, Vic can fix just about anything. Vic sounds like my dream man. You force a smile and flutter your eyelashes at him. Tall, gorgeous, good with his hands. Where do I sign up? For a long, tense moment, you feel sure Vic is about to tell the dog workers who you are. But then, I can handle this from here. Why don't you two head back to your office? You sure? Happy to stick around, lend you a hand. I'm sure you shouldn't leave the office unattended for this long. You never know who's gonna wander in. You hold your breath as the dog workers shrug and head off. The moment they're out of sight, Vic pounces. What the hell are you doing here, Diamond? Do you have any idea how much trouble you could have caused? It's not my fault. My car broke down. You know, it doesn't matter if you're lying. I have to report this little invasion of yours to Nadia. She's not gonna like it. If you tattle on me, we'll both be dead. I might be in enemy territory, but you're the one who protected me. How do you think she'll react to that? This isn't a game, Diamond. It's my life. It's my life, too. That's why I'm here. You got lucky with those two, but you'd better clear out before someone else recognizes you. His gaze rakes you from head to toe, his lips curled in annoyance. You didn't even try to disguise yourself. Go home. This isn't a place for people like you. He turns to leave, but before you can think, your hand snaps out to grab his shoulder. The moment you make contact, his whole body stiffens. Wait. Don't go yet. Why? Haven't you done enough already? Your heart twists beneath his angry gaze, but then Vic doesn't pull away. He stands there achingly close, his skin so warm and real beneath your fingers. Maybe he doesn't want to leave either. Maybe if I just gave him an excuse to stay a little longer. I need a favor. Was he gonna give you a tune-up? If you don't mind sticking around, I could really use a hand to get going. He glares at you. Seriously. You shrug innocently. I told you, it won't start. The faster you help me, the faster I'm out of here. He leans forward to give the car a non-committal look, but as his gaze roved over the cables, he leans closer, examining them with a practiced eye. Wait a minute. You pull the ignition coil from your purse and flash it at Vic. He stares at it for a moment and then lets out a sharp laugh, shaking his head. Really? I'm surprised the dog workers didn't check that first thing. It's the oldest trick in the book. Why mess with a classic? He's still chuckling as he reaches for the bottom of his shirt and starts lifting it over his head. Your breath catches in your throat as he exposes the tight ridges of his abs, a hard sculpture of his ribcage, the angles of his pecs. What do you think you're doing? You asked me to help you, I'm helping. What, by giving me eye candy? What the hell? He sweeps the shirt over his head and tucks it in his back pocket. You try not to stare, but everything about his body is perfection, even his scars. I see not a scar on this man. Like, no, stop it. This is my favorite shirt, and I'm not about to get engine grease all over it. Not even for your little stunt, hotshot. So he's not questioning why I'm here, my stunt, or anything else. He's just accepting it. Vic, only amateurs need to take precautions. I took the coil out just fine, and I did it with my clothes on. His eyebrow quirks as he takes in every detail of your outfit and the body underneath it. It's a damn shame. With another low laugh, Vic turns his attention back to the car. He grabs the wrench left by the dock workers and bends over the engine, running his fingers along the bolts and cables with the same deft, devastatingly delicacy you've pictured in your dreams. Not bad. You seem to know your way around something hot and powerful. I could say the same of you. I'm surprised a sheltered rich girl knows how to sabotage an ignition without breaking the whole damn thing. Is that supposed to be a compliment? Yeah, that's a shitty compliment if it is. He adjusts a screw before casting a quick look at you over his shoulder. Just an observation. Where'd you learn about engines? I've always been interested in cars. I like how they're all basically the same. There might be different parts, different layouts, but every engine works the same way. Yeah, no, that's not entirely true, but okay, continue. Whoever wrote this is not a car person. That's one way of looking at it. You give an uncomfortable shrug. I always used to spend a lot of time down in the garages as a kid. There wasn't a whole lot else to do. Locked up in a wolf tower. Figured you were gonna say you once dated a car mechanic. Why? Is that how you learned? A hot mechanic showed you the ropes? You hand Vic a ratchet extension. He accepts it with a twisted smile. I wish. My dad knew a guy who ran a chop shop in Turquesa. Back before, you know, I used to earn a little extra cash on the weekends helping out. Something about Vic's sudden shift of mood makes you feel a tight knot in your stomach. You're not sure you've ever heard him be this open before. Not since that day at the boardwalk, anyway. Wait, if you helped the guy out before your dad died, you must have been, what, 12, 13? Younger than that. I was stripping cars before I learned to ride a bike. Wow, that is young. So he was involved with the family business before he met me. He just wasn't nearly killing himself on a motorcycle. You push down your feelings, Vic's right here, and you don't know for how long, and you want to enjoy this moment. I bet you were the world's cutest little criminal. What makes you so sure I was cute? For all you know, I was snaggle-tooth street rat covered from head to toe in motor oil. Hey, listen, if Aladdin found his Jasmine, you can too. Don't you dare ruin this for me. In my head, you were a tiny little James Dean, smooth-talking your way out of trouble at every turn. In that case, imagine a way. It would tear me apart to deny a lady what she wants. You lean your head against the hood of the car and watch Vic, enjoying how good he is with his hands, and how relaxed he seems as he works. I bet you were a terror at that age, too. Me? Never. I was a perfect angel from the day I was born. Oh, a perfect angel with the ability to hit a bullseye from 100 yards. 200, thank you very much. If you're gonna give me crap, at least get the details right. Ooh, 200, woo. I can see you now. Demanding obedience from the other kids at the playground, queen of all who you surveyed. Actually, I took a more democratic approach. I've always believed in ruling with a generous hand. I let everyone have a vote. Just so long as you got your way in the end, right? Thankfully, we never had to find out what happened if I didn't. Called it. Don't hate the player, Vic. Hate the game. Vic finishes tightening up the last bolt and steps back to view his handiwork. That should do it. Why don't you slip behind the wheel and give her a try? You hop into the driver's seat, turn the key. Sure enough, the car sputters once before firing into action. Success. You look up to smile at Vic in celebration, but his eyes are fixed on someone coming down the line of narrow shipping containers. Hey Vic, Capo's got a question. All of Vic's muscles tense in an instant. The boy you met on the pier is gone again. Tell him to wait. Sure, boss. Vic leans his head in through the window, eyes dark and deadly. This better be the last time I have to save your ass like this. Can I help it if I have an ass worth saving? You're the one always jumping to get to play my white knight. If I didn't know any better, I'd think you kinda liked it. I'm serious. It's too dangerous for you to be pulling these kinds of stunts. Dangerous for more than just you. And here I thought you liked dangerous. He pulls in a sharp breath and holds him, staring at you so long that you start to feel yourself squirming under his scrutiny. Just watch yourself, Diamond. That's all I'm saying. He watches you for another charged moment before walking off. His gaze is fixed on the ground, his feet kicking angrily at the rocks as he goes. So much for touching moment between enemies. You could call yourselves frenemies, I don't know. You arrive at the park to find Jasmine sitting on a bench, trying and utterly failing to look casual. Hey Jasmine, sorry again for being late, Shh! Are you sure it's safe to use my real name? Ugh. You cast a quick look around the park, which is empty, except for an older couple walking, a poodle and a mom pushing her baby in a stroller. Yeah, this is a really high-risk spot. Digging in your bag, you pull out a pair of envelopes. Jasmine opens the thicker one, eyes lighting up a cash inside. Kill the cat, please. Wow, I don't think I've ever held this much money. What's in the other envelope? A little something to whet the task force's appetite. It's nothing huge, just a few minor Flint operations. Cool. You want to use Trong to take them all down? All we're doing is helping to clean up the streets. Anything we do to keep organized crime down is important, anything? Oh, you'll hear no objections from me, as long as it isn't you guys going down, of course. Oh, with any luck, following up on this intel will keep the task force busy for a few days. And the Flint's occupied while my parents are trying to sneak the Daedalus manufacturing shipment under their noses. You can trust me. I'll make sure they have this info by the end of the day, and they have no idea where it came from. I knew I could count on you. In that meantime, have you found anything else I can use? Her smile abruptly dims. She casts a nervous look around the park before lowering her voice. Actually, I managed to sneak a peek at some of the task force's files this morning, just to see what they're focusing on right now, you know? And I saw a note that said you were involved in a shooting a little while ago, at a boutique, I think? Involved is a strong word. I was there to buy a jacket. Some Flint guys tried to gun me down. I know, that's what the note said, only what? Only it wasn't just some hot-headed randos looking to score points with a boss. The shooters were Flint hitmen, heavy hitters too, not the type of guy who will go to a shooting spree unless given direct orders. Are you saying... I'm saying that was premeditated, a hit. Someone high up on the Flint family really wants you dead. Oh, no way, really? I couldn't tell. This is shocking. Anyone shocked? Anyone? Let me know in the comment section. Let me know if you're really shocked, okay? Are you worried for my safety? Without further ado, thank you all for watching. Love your beautiful faces. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down to the description of the video. Plenty of things there. Great way to come be a part of the community and whatnot. Remember, if you join the Discord, we have movie nights now, and then also, I'm going to be giving away 10 games a day. Not even kidding. 10 games a day, all like a variety of games that are going to be given away. Just want you all to take part of this. If you don't want them, fine, let me know, okay? Otherwise, there's going to be a ton of games, and I'm just giving back to you all for supporting my community, this channel, and everything else. It's just my way of giving back, right? These are some good games. These are some indie games. These are some games that are really spectacular, you know, AAA and all that. A very large variety of games that I'm going to be giving away. So again, join. So without further ado, thanks for watching. Love your beautiful faces, and I'll catch you all next time. Peace out.